Good morning to all of you. First and foremost, I wish to thank those who have organized this forum, particularly Hacktown, Futurology Forum, and so on and so forth. And I wish to thank the President Gianpaolo Marcon. And considering that my contribution is just a way to pay welcome, I'd like to mention an episode. 15 years ago, Gianpaolo was not yet the Notary Public, and we met in the same room in two different capacities, because I was on the part of the professors and he was still a student, and I could understand that he was a student with a brilliant future. So in Brussels on December 9, I will mention again this friendship of ours, but the issues of this forum, digital identification, interoperability, stress the need that we have as citizens and as notary public. So the fact that the instruments of digitalization can be a way to streamline and simplify procedures. And when we think about this, we have to wonder whether, indeed, digitalization can actually manage to make things easier for people when security standards need to be high to such a point that they require articulate procedures, as is the case with the activity of the notary publics. The Italian experience we had in this first few months since the adoption of the digital drafting of deeds is a case in point, because, we have some doubts, some fears, both notary publics and customers, to combine streamlining of procedures and high security to be provided. Today, we cannot say with certainty that this is the case. This means that the challenge that we must rise up to is based on the experience of this forum, because we must not forget that while we are studying, working on a daily basis, decision makers may decide to follow a pathway whereby simplification is more important than security, without focusing too much on the importance of security. So this challenge must be faced, trying to find the right balance between three different elements: simplification and streamlining of procedures. It also means that we must consider the importance of our activity for the whole system. Certainty, that means facing the implementation of rules and regulations on an evolutionary basis. So we must replace the existing rules or reforming them so that they can better adjust and adapt to new needs and new situations. And thirdly, security. And in conclusion, I wish to say that speaking about security means that we should also talk about another principle that is prominent, that is equality. In the Italian system, we have a rule whereby the notary publics are forced to provide their activities to everybody unless there is an infringement of the law. But this rule is not always placed at the core of our activity. This means that the Italian notary publics should provide their services to everybody, as for them, but should do so with the same care and painstaking nature, irrespective of the subjective status of the client. So, thinking about a security system means that we need to have a system that is equal for everybody, and this is related to the achievement of democracy. Thank you.